So now we shall go straight ahead and configure the Tenda router. So what I've done first, I've connected the power for the router, and you can see that the power button is blinking. You can see that it can go off, and then I put my Cat6 cable, the patch cable rather, to one of the ports, and I put it in port number 2, this one that is green in color. So I'll go straight to my computer and I'll go to my browser. Sorry about the reflection, but I'm going to type the IP given at the bottom of the router. Rather, it is 192.168.0.1. So at this point, I already had my IP addresses which I wanted to use for this particular router. And so I went ahead and keyed in the IPs as required. And so I'll go straight ahead now and save the settings as we proceed. So I'm going ahead and setting up the wireless settings, or rather the wireless name. So right now for this particular access point, I've called it dock Wi-Fi, and I'm just gonna set a preferred password for this access point indicated on the video. So I'll just go ahead and set and now save the settings. And it has given me a warning there that it will be disconnected, the wireless connection. Okay, luckily now we are done with the settings. So now we want to move the patch cable from LAN 2, and then we're going to plug it into the internet just to test if now the access point is working. So at this point, we are testing the new wireless that we have configured. As you can see, it's among now the Wi-Fi's that are able, rather my computer can detect. So we'll go ahead and connect to the specific Wi-Fi that we have connected and see if it's going to work. No, this is not the one. I want this one. It shall definitely ask me for a security key, which is the password essentially. And let me say, let it connect automatically whenever it's detected. Yes, and it is connected. So what do we do next? To go to the browser, we want to see if it's working. For example, we could test by just checking if we can reach YouTube or any other Google site, and clearly it is opening. Clearly it is opening something we can be able to reach YouTube. For those of us who are a little bit tech, we could do a ping, for example, and see, just to test if it's connecting. So we'll come here and of course run our command prompt. Yeah, we'll run our command prompt. We see if we are able, for example, to reach Google. So sorry about that, it had opened 2 tabs. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, the response is there. The latencies, well, yeah, the response is there, and I can see the latencies are okay. So that's it. That's the configuration of a Tenda access point.